Listo.
Okay. Hi, was everything Renzo.
Hi, good morning.
Who are you today?
Okay. Practicing
Okay,
English
okay,
with you.
okay. Um, we're going to question to answer in a natural and simple go. Let's go, okay?
Okay.
Oh. Okay, number one, what motivate you to start practicing meditation?
About meditation, I tried it, but I tried let's remember at let's tap light it or use it to it when they came for a walk to the beach with my dog. I will sit for a moment and closed my eyes, and when I opened it and everything was totally colors blue. But meditation at how not much. I will like to store I can yes, but only 19 taps it's not real. It's no not real. It's not for me. I can't sit in my room. I close my eyes and just not do nothing but toy. It's not really helpless to me. The next question, bro. The next question.
Okay. Number two, how often do you meditate and how long do you spend on each session?
For example, as I told you, I don't meditate, I don't do it, but it will be an interesting habit I call integrate I thought honestly it doesn't attract me that much. The next question.
Okay. Number three, what type or style of meditation do you usually practice?
Meditation I propose tap once I did very normal. Can you sit cross, you relax, close your eyes, just ignore that song, ignore that thought, ignore any distraction. Around to tap story meditation I thought when I think the method well it was when I immersed myself in ice watery eyes. I don't remember what's the method they call it? What Wing method, Wing Hof I think it's in the not mistake, and well, you had to write it before tap after about 20, write it to get where it's type the breaking. Also concentrate meditation to between thoughts to send you deep straight movements. Then you continue with other breaking during the process or biting and the eyes in the well. I would worry being in the metal with a wing half if I no mistake it's current. The next question for question.
Okay. Number four, who was your life? Some signs you start to meditate.
At that time, I did it really to raise the field change, and mostly I managed to external change to the internal changes. But I was very connected or the athletes, the lot of attraction, the feeling good to be well, doing the good to everything turns out the well. So well, whether you practice it up inside meditation or if you're religious, it also helps and it will go well for you right. The next question.
Okay. Number five, what personal benefits have you not from meditation?
As as mentioned, well, it's hard to answer all this question because, like it said, I don't meditate. I don't. sorry, I don't do it, or at the last I did it for every sorry time to benefit or things like tap or performance. I mean, if you're practicing meditation, no, I quantum, I constantly, it's not something I do. Maybe I do it occasionally when I come out somewhere, but it is not light. It always sit in the middle for my room. I can close my eyes and the story meditate is not a habit that really attracts me much. Maybe I curious the principles, but that it might maybe right. It's called interest in me, and if I start to continue, it's just like running to I didn't like it. The fear is just trust I didn't like it, but on you're dying the process, my it's fun, it's cool, it can be but possible, and thing like meditation does attract me that much. The next question.
Okay. Number 6. Do you think any challenges are difficult with meditating?
I think the hardest part of the tiling in meditation is external noise or when to cloud your ideas you think. For example, the let it's made an example I used to do is on the beach and the always going with a backpack or the less my thing to the side and the sack the close in my eyes. The worry it has wasn't the song one, but still it stayed while I was meditating with my eyes closed. Top was the biggest worry I think that Challenger is one that thoughts the key thing I mean which it's very difficult to honestly. The next question.
Okay. Number 7. Do you have any ritual before or after your meditation sessions?
No, honestly, only if I see naturally. If I feel like sitting at let observing everything around naturally, I preserving that detail that there are animals. Animal is that there are trees, is there are the fruit trees, or are the tapping on top. I think no, just 6 dance and I know meditation. It's I could I know it's very good. It can correctly come and I sit in the such, but it sounded I wasn't consistent with and well. The next question.
Okay. Number 8. Do you recommend any books, apps, or a course to learn more about meditation?
Recommended the books. Um, I, I really don't have any books. I can recommend them. I'm not a big fan of reading or I haven't a gaming myself. That tends to become a book lover, not don't know some fiction, something with action in the mix of the drama, but I going to tell you one of my experiences. For a long time ago, I had taken shapy thoughts, syrup, and the very high doses when I was how old, maybe 16 or 17. No, no, I 22 and well I had trip where I sat myself I closed my eyes just so much top I says imagine I said myself floating at top time was I secondary school so I sat myself a closet I sat my classmates but in the film more like memory time sounded I was living in that moment I was flaunting well the memories. I also remember leaving the planet. I remembered it at the place covered with ice was us eyes where everything was ice, last a light blue and white, and the door were seen walking like a normal thing, like people, not people, but mutants. They were alone in the clothes, in the beds, they were very large, very muscular, and they were carried the class while walking. One of the turning, I think he noticed me, then keep walking and opening my eyes. I think I'll tap my proceed with cause she wrote, or maybe it was because in theory meditation I closed my eyes so much that I said imagine. Not the next question.
Okay, okay. Number 9. Who do you interact meditation into your daily or weekly routine?
I don't I don't do it. The next question.
Okay, okay, okay. Number 10. What a base goal you have to someone who want to start meditating.
If his life is or if he can hit with meditation, I change go I hate consistency with it. I'm sure the will find many benefits along the way. I hope that learning and maybe the raise to vibrational frequency to tap everything is fine. Which help him well. Conclusion, ten question conclusion. A participant for you. For question for you.
Okay. Okay, great.
Great,
Okay.
great. Um, great word. One question for no 10 question for you. Why? Why please?
Okay, okay.
One moment please.
Let's go. Let's go.
1 minute please. Yeah, go right now. Go it. One question. Wolf, what motivates you to become the fitness trainer?
Okay. What motivated me to become a fitness coach is that I have always been involved in sport from a very young age. I practice different sport disciplines, and I believe that made me develop a deep love for everything related to exercise and training. After finishing high school and entering university, I chose to study physical education and sport. The motivation was always there. Since I grow you and tag environment and context. I love this like me to dedicate myself to this profession, something that started naturally turning into passion and love, and today I practice it life. The next question.
Okay. The next question. Two question. What do you think is the most common mistake people make when training?
Okay. The main mistake is not having the proper knowledge when moving on to exercise or training practice. And most cases people simply follow what they see book lack and understanding of the way and forward behind routine exercise movements or intensities. Moneying or improvising without a theoretical foundation on top is the biggest mistake, as it can lead to ineffective training per posture back habits. This not only increases the risk of injury but also prevents optimal result based on a clear goal. The next question.
Three question. Do you prefer working with people seeking a hypertrophy free, fat loss, or athlete performance? Why?
Either way, anyone who counts to me we any type of goal, whoever a clarify tag in this file. Nowadays, the most sought after objectives are reality to hypertrophy, weight gain, muscle mass increase, or fat loss. This is the main reason we most people come to me into sport file. It's a bit different. People also come, but they are usually already involved in disciplining a sport or competition. That is the main difference. I enjoy working in both areas, although I most tactics profile is more complex because the results are much more specific and competition oriented. On the other hand, hypertrophy and fat loss are more steady and visual goals. They also require work, but they are a bit as there are no money back an alternative to obtaining in general test objectives are the most common among the population. The next question.
Okay, fourth question. What role do nutrition and rest play compared to training?
The role of nutrition and rest is directly intertwined with training. Nowadays, eating well is essential. Nutrition is the foundation for result. Everything is so important, but if you don't have proper nutrition adequate to the goal you want, so it's very difficult to get result from training alone. Likewise, rest is fundamental because during that time that the body regenerates and recovers to perform better in the next training session or pace. This is why nutrition, rest, and training are three components that must always be present to achieve result. Good training requires good rest, and good nutrition provides the energy needed to perform and have dural in each session. This is a recurring formula. Everything is interconnected, and each element is equally important. The next question.
Five question. How do you adapt or a routine for someone who has little time to training?
The training plan is that basic on adequate estimate how much time the person has their availability to train and whether they can do it at home or at external location based on this factor the routine is designed. Where time is limited, the foundation will be more compound and multi-joint movements combined way sometimes of high intensity system, always aiming for the most effective and efficient combination according to the person's physical capacity, body response, and main goal. The approach is to structure compound movements combined with other training systems can allow for high intensity in a short period of time. This makes it possible to effective workouts. We go result without interfering with the person daily schedule, especially with time is limited, but results are still to go. The next question.
Six question. Seven. No, seven question. No, six, six, six. I'm sorry.
Okay, okay. Six, six.
fun moment. Yeah. What are your thoughts or functional training and its application in the daily life?
Nowadays, functional training is a full validated system with many people who enjoy it. Now everyone likes training in closed space, conventional gym rooms, on working exclusive ways. Tag with our alternatives such as functional training or circuits can be properly adapted even outdoors, allowing people to enjoy nature. Some individual connect with a preferred style of training as long as a circuit is well designed and adapted to let the person to train with go intensity and achieve a result. Everything is possible and feasible. Functional training is suitable both for those who know how to practice it and for those who are looking for this style in particular. Today it has full validity and approval and is system that every professional should know in order to structure and routine when clean respect this day of training. The next question.
The next question. Okay, how did you manage to the motivation of the client who lost enthusiasm for training?
Beyond motivation, the main focusing on correcting discipline. Discipline is what allows you to persist and stay consistent over time. Doing what is beneficial for you. Motivation is sometimes momentary, is coming and goes. When you understand and taste that motivation is temporary, you also realize that what truly keeps you going over time is the development of habit. And that habit comes from the discipline you are building. Once it becomes discipline, nothing can interfere and you will always hate the motivation to keep going because discipline is the fundamental foundation. Tag which for us all is important to clarify and teach the person the difference between motivation and discipline and help him understand that will motivation is valid and positive. What we must develop is discipline as it is what will allow us to sustain over time what we are doing. The next question.
What are your throws or supplements? Do you think they are necessary or just an addiction?
Other names suggest supplements are meant to supplement AMB. They are not necessary as long as you have a well-structured diet. They are a complement to proper nutrition and should be used only when it's difficult to cover certain nutrients through food alone. In those cases, supplementation can be a feasible a viable option. However, if you already have well-structured diet that provides multi-nutrient unique evaluate you already have everything essential. The next question.
How important is mobility and flexibility in training plan?
Um, Mobility and flexibility are very important aspects that a person should work on and develop. These components allow for good elongation and optimal range of motion, and they are part of an adequate and comprehensive physical condition. I believe that every professional should also place and pass on these two elements in order to achieve a much more complete physical preparation. The next question.
What's what has been your most rewarding experiences as a fitness trainer?
I have many experience in the sport field. It's very rewarding to see how a team, a group of young athletes, whether as a team or individually, can reach their set goals and achieve a victory, reflecting at the moment at the work done over a given period of time. On a personal and individual level, it also highlights satisfaction working with people who want to lose weight and say how they achieve visible results, improve their habits, and provide the feedback is very motivating. The same happiness with those who want to gain weight, improve their muscle tone and look better. The result are tangible and visible. People not only will be externally but also internally, mentally and emotionally. You can say how they transfer physical and mentally, and I believe that's the most rewarding part, being able to contribute to that change and helping them maintain it over time, whether you're present or not. I be hack many sub experience and my career.
Okay,
O-
finish
okay,
finish
great.
the practice
Yes.
today. Good practice, really. Um,
Okay. Well, everyone will be reciting of the question and answering this dual practice. I
yeah,
believe it's guide un great moment and planning of
yeah,
learning.
great moment.
Ok. Bueno, mi bro, ahí quedó.